What's up, guys? Founded on Faith, 1776 here, and I'm taking a stroll through nature. Oh, almost tripped there. I am walking in the great Florida wilderness. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, nature's beautiful. At least I think so. I love just sometimes walking around, sitting outside, thinking, taking everything in. You know, walking around outside kind of makes you think, doesn't it? You ever just sat outside and like around a campfire or gone camping and you're just looking at all the trees, looking at all the life, and you start thinking about your own life, thinking about your existence and your place in the world. At least I do. 'Cause, I mean, this world is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Kind of makes you wonder where it all came from. And if you've never thought those thoughts before and you just sit outside, you start to think them for the very first time. You know, where did all this come from? Oh, there's a bird, hold on. Can you see it? I can't find it. It's there though. You see it? There's a bird right there. Isn't that beautiful? Just a simple little thing. Simple little bird just looking at me. I'm just looking at it. You know, what made that bird evolve? Alright, what made us evolve? What caused us to be? And what generated life when there wasn't any? We see and observe all throughout nature life, living things fighting to survive. But why must they fight to survive? If nature began from nothing, essentially from death, and then overcame those laws to create life from death, well then why must we struggle to live? Shouldn't we have become conquerors of death already? Gaining victory when nature decided to defy its own laws and create life out of a dead universe? But then, how did nature know it wanted to live? The number one law of nature is that all things that live must die. But why? Didn't we defeat death when the first living cell arose from dead material? Didn't we conquer death when we arose alive from death? And why did that single cell evolve? What told that cell that it needed to become better and more complex? Why did it need to? It had already defeated death and was living just fine. And isn't that the ultimate goal of living things? To defy death? Humanity especially has existed for centuries, trying to improve life and live longer. So to live is the ultimate goal of all life. But in order to do so, all living things must manipulate and fight against the natural world. That much is necessary for life because the natural world seeks to kill us. So if that is true, and it is, then why did the nature that seeks to kill us also give us life? Nature would need to be conscious in order to make that decision. And if nature is conscious, then it is no longer natural, but supernatural. But if it is not conscious or supernatural, why and how did nature come up with a concept contrary to what it tries to accomplish every day? Well, I have news for you. It didn't. And that leaves only one conclusion. Because nature acts within the laws of science, and science is consistent, therefore, the laws of nature are consistent. And since nature is consistently dying, then only a supernatural force could have created life. And so God is the only source that could have created life. And if that's true, then why do we waste the very thing that God gave us, our lives, trying to prove that He does not exist? I say, we stop the nonsense and start worshiping and giving glory to the God who gave us life. Give the glory.